And it's not a guarantee. IVF is not a guarantee.
It's so big. I feel like Ariana Grande. Hi, Cath. How are you? I'm so good. Happy birthday. I love being the fifth wheel.
Oh!
Wow.
Wow, Dan. Killed it.
M-I-L-K. Milk.
Milk.
Yeah.
Drill works.
Oh, wow.
Hello, hello. Welcome to today's video. I'm getting comfy in my little seat here where I feel like I've been filming a lot lately. Okay, I do want to give you a little update with what's going on with like my fertility and stuff because I have been more open about it. I didn't really have much to say in the last few weeks because there were no updates. If you are not caught up with what's been going on, Dad and I have been diagnosed with secondary infertility, unexplained. There's no reason for it. Like, there's no medical reason as to why we can't get pregnant. We had been trying for over a year, wasn't working, did a bunch of tests, went through IVF, did my transfer, it was unsuccessful. We had 4 healthy embryos. The first one died in the thawing process, the second one did not attach, and so we have 2 more. But before going through another transfer, I wanted a break from my body because it had been like months of just medication and just a lot going in, and I just was not about it. And 2, I wanted to know if there were more tests we can do on my actual uterus before we spent more money to do another transfer, because it does cost money every single time. And IVF on its own was a very expensive process. When you have a failed transfer, typically you have a call with the doctor to kind of go over things and ask any questions. And the main thing I asked was, like, I heard from a lot of women, a lot of you guys actually have messaged me saying that you had septate uterus and you got the septate removed and you were able to you had a successful either transfer or pregnancy afterwards. And I have always been told that a septate uterus, it's not harder to get pregnant. I mean, maybe there's no evidence to suggest that, but it does bring a risk to miscarriage. So you have a high risk of miscarriage. And that's why when I was pregnant with Arkham, although they didn't know if it was bicornuate or septate, they did put me on like a moderate bed rest at the beginning of the pregnancy just to be certain of that. But I asked her, I said, do you think that that's a reason? And she was like, listen, there's literally no evidence to really suggest that. She says, typically when you have a transfer that fails, 99% of the time is because of the embryo. Like, even if it was a high quality, high grade, whatever, it's not because of anything that I did. People get pregnant in all the weirdest situations, and it's not a guarantee. IVF is not a guarantee. Dependent on your age and your situation, your health, whatever, there's like a range that they can look at. So mine was around a 50% chance of live birth. So that means I had a 50% chance. And it didn't work. So 50% is not 100. Basically, I said I would like to do some tests. And so she said she was gonna talk to her colleague at the hospital, at one of the hospitals that they do this procedure where they go in with a camera to look at the lining, to look at the septate, to look at all of that. But she said, in my individual case, because I had a baby naturally, and I went past term, so she's like, I know your body can do it. Sometimes removing the septate can actually create more harm than good. She goes, you know, if you never had a baby before, if you were trying to get pregnant for 5 years, you had 3 miscarriages, yeah, that's something I would look into. But in your case, like, you just had a baby, everything was fine, your body was able to do it, no problem. Like, I think creating more scar tissue and going in and playing around sometimes can create more harm. So yes, let's go in with a camera where it doesn't actually affect anything, doesn't create scar tissue. We can look to see, but like, I don't know if that's gonna change the outcome of it. And the other thing they are gonna do is do like a full body MRI. They're gonna just look at everything. So I'm gonna have to go in one of those machines. And I don't know when those appointments are gonna be because the hospital has to call me to book an appointment. And if you're from Canada, you know with our healthcare and you have appointments at the hospital, it could take months. It's not private, it's long and it's not essential. So I'm gonna be waiting a while for these appointments. So I don't think I'm gonna have any updates in the meantime. Obviously, Dad and I could still try naturally, but it's the weirdest thing. As soon as I got my period, I was like, a weight was lifted off my shoulders. And that's such a weird feeling because I wanted to be pregnant more than anything in the world. We had been trying for over a year. Like, I wanted it so bad. I was doing everything I possibly could. Everything to a T, to the book, relaxing. Like, I wasn't working much. I was just hanging out with my family. I did acupuncture. I ate all the right foods. I did all the things that people said to do, and it didn't work. So I kind of was like, you know what? I tried my best. I tried everything I could, and it didn't work. So in a way, I'm almost like I can relax, like fully relax now and like not care as much because I'm already way past the age gap that I wanted between my kids. Whether it's now or next year, it doesn't make a difference anymore. I know so many people that have a large age gap with their children and they have no issues whatsoever. I know I will get pregnant again eventually. Like, I know it's gonna happen for us. I'm just not as concerned over the when anymore. It's kind of just like, whatever. So the one thing that I have continued to do was take my multivitamins, and this is something that, I don't know, did I talk about this online in my last video? But I was taking so many multivitamins, and I'm not even kidding you guys. I had like this, like there's 2 more bottles over there. It was a lot. So I actually decided to go back to Ritual because I want to go more like natural in everything that I'm doing and using. I took these prenatals my whole pregnancy with Arkham. So these are the Essential for Women prenatal multivitamin. I obviously was not taking prenatals before I got pregnant with Arkham because Dan and I, it was not in our like radar of trying to get pregnant at the time. So I started them, I think, like around the 2nd trimester, and I way prefer these to the other ones I was taking because they're just so much better in so many ways. A, they're not harsh on your stomach, so you can take them with or without food. You take 2 per day, morning or night. I take them in the morning just because it's easier for me to remember. I have an alarm on my phone so I don't forget. And these are the lemon scented ones, but they have like a bit of a citrus like taste, so they don't taste gross, which I like. And in every capsule, look at this. I don't know if you've taken Ritual before, but there's like an outer capsule and then an inner one. Basically, this is meant so that it is dissolving in your system later on in your small intestine, which means that that's like where in your body is gonna absorb the most nutrients. With Ritual, you know exactly where their ingredients are coming from. I do have a discount code because Ritual was kind enough to sponsor today's video and want to give you guys a code. I'll have it in the description with a link, and the code will be right here, AlexC20 for 20% off your first month. I really, really do recommend this. This stuff is great. And the reason why I'm taking this, I don't want people to just comment and be like, you're pregnant, because I still get this comment a lot. I wish I was pregnant. I would love to be pregnant. You can actually take prenatal vitamins prior to conceiving. So the whole thing with prenatals, it's getting your body ready to have all the nutrients you need in order to grow a baby. So for myself, and Ritual doesn't only have prenatals, they have all types of vitamins on their website. You could check it out. So if you're not planning to be pregnant anytime soon, you can still check them out. But the reason why prenatals are great is because it's getting your body ready for pregnancy. So it has everything that you need in one. So this container versus all of that, plus these ingredients are way better. They're allergen-free, gluten-free, vegan-friendly, non-GMO. So, and you know exactly where they're getting the ingredients. You can go on their website, you could see everything, so you know what you're putting in your body. And the woman who started this company was literally because she was pregnant and she did not know what she was putting in her body, and she was trying to like clear out her entire life to make sure everything was clean and good. And so she came up with this because she could not find one on the market that she felt comfortable enough to take during her pregnancy. And so all their stuff is really good. Like I said, I will have a link in the description down below for you to try out. AlexC20 for 20% off your first month. I highly, highly recommend. This stuff is great. I'm gonna be continuing taking this for months and months and months. There is no harm in it, even if you're not pregnant. It just gives you everything that you need. And what's great too is if you don't love your Ritual, you can ask for a refund within the first 30 days and they'll give you back your money, no questions asked. So that's great. You could test it out, see if you like it. If you don't, which I don't think that's gonna be the case, I think you're gonna like it, but if you don't, they'll give you back your money. And they're just delivered straight to your door, so you don't ever have to worry about running low. When I do have updates for you guys, I will obviously tell you. Right now it's kind of just like a waiting game and just knowing that it's gonna happen when it's gonna happen. And I'm so glad that I spoke about this because there are so many women that have dealt with not even just unexplained infertility, unready, but second child unexplained infertility, which takes around 50% of all infertility cases. And that means when you conceived and got pregnant naturally, had a baby, and then all of a sudden it's not working for you, it's like extremely common, and I just was not aware of that. I was so confused. And again, I'm gonna, like, I feel like a broken record at this point saying it, but I feel like I have to. I've already heard it in my real life, people saying just relax, just go on vacation, stop trying, it'll happen. When, oh, I have a friend, as soon as she stopped trying she got pregnant, or as soon as she did this she got pregnant, just adopt, just do that. Like, all of those things, I understand they're coming from like a really nice place, and it's not up to other people to like tend to me and my feelings, like that's on me. But I'm just asking you out of respect, like I'm not looking for advice on this matter. I've tried everything. I've tried, like, it's a little invalidating, and so I'm asking nicely, just please, no advice necessary, because I'm not looking for it. So thank you so much for listening. And I'm actually getting ready right now to go to my sister's. We have to record our podcast. We had pre-recorded 2 episodes before I left for New York. And then we were supposed to record when I got back from New York, but I got sick and I was out that whole week. And then we could have done like right before, because we upload every Wednesday, we could have done like the Monday evening, but she had just started her new job literally that day, and it was just overwhelming. And we're like, you know what, we're just gonna skip this week because of my sickness, and we'll record on the weekend. And so that's kind of like the plan. And if you want any updates on my sister, what's going on with her and like her new job and stuff, I'm sure we'll discuss it on our episode today. What is it, Finch? Why are you sad? And I had iced coffee that now all the ice is melted. And then after we record, we're actually going downtown for my friend Cath's birthday dinner, or birthday lunch I should say. We're going for an Italian lunch. I'm so excited. She said it's like one of her favorite restaurants, so I'll bring you guys along for that. I'm sure it's gonna be so good. I absolutely love food. And then we have sugaring off, like as a play date with Dan's friend and his son. And I know he wants to be in the vlog, so I'll probably film that. We have 2 trips coming up. We have one in Europe at the end of the month, and then we have one at the end of April, which I'm so excited for. I just feel like I'm finally like getting back to my life, and it's gonna be nice. Like 2022 is just not the year for me mentally at all. This year so far has been amazing in so many ways, although it did not go though. I was like hoping to be pregnant in January with the IVF transfer, and that didn't go to plan, but it was almost like, okay, I can breathe. Now let's focus on other things instead of pregnancy. So that's the situation. My dogs are needing my attention. I'm gonna go give it to them, and then I'll be back later. I'm also really happy you guys are liking these long vlogs. I know 40 minutes is intense, but I'm really enjoying just like chatting and updating things with you guys, so it just means a lot to me, so thank you for that. And as for my lips, because I got this question last time, I have a lip liner from Sephora, and then I have the lip gloss from Fenty in the shade Fussy. The lip gloss, or the lip liner, it's in Sink or Suede by the Sephora brand. And I just outline, and then I just fill in with the lip gloss, and it's 10 on 10. Higgledy-piggledy.
Hodgepodge.
Hornswoggle.
I'm dead.
Kerfuffle, I actually use that.
Loggerheads.
Lollygag.
Ew.
Periwinkle's kind of cute, but not for like what we're looking for.
Pettifogger.
Pettifogger.
Raffish.
A ragamuffin. A scalawag. Hey, matey. Okay, this is 35 of the most beautiful words. For example, the book that I'm reading right now, and there's so many words in that book that are like, I've never heard them before, but they're so pretty. Like her name, for example, is F-E-Y-R-E, but it's pronounced Farah.
I like that.
And it's like so pretty. You know, there's like a lot of things like that. They're like,
well, why don't you like note down every time you see a word in the book that you really like, write it down, and then we can even like Google it, like what's the history of this name, you know, like.
But it's like things like that, I'm like, how'd you think of that? Like, that's so pretty.
I know, that is really pretty.
Like, what is the history of that? Because maybe we can look at the history of other names, like.
I was looking at the history of both of our names.
Old English word for magical? Magic.
Magic.
It's hard, man. Anyways, we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
We just finished recording. If you want an update on everything, you can go check out our podcast, which will be up, I'm sure, by the time this video goes up, because we upload every Wednesday. And now we're heading downtown, driving half an hour, which is not bad, to this restaurant called Mano Carnuto. It's an Italian.
Mano Carnuto. Supposedly it's really good.
Yeah, it's Cath's favorite restaurant.
A lot of people love it.
Do you know what you're gonna get?
No. We could look at their menu.
Yeah, I should pull up on my phone.
I think their menu changes if I...
It's like, do I want pasta?
Yeah. Is that like eggplant in it?
I don't know, it just looks yummy. That pasta looks so good, but...
Let's see. Yeah. The thick noodles.
Yeah, the thick noodles. So they got good coffee. Oh my gosh, it looks so yummy. I'm excited.
I'm gonna get a coffee.
A coffee. I'm gonna get a coffee and a croissant.
Hell yeah. You get it.
Okay, focaccia, not focaccia, focaccia, burrata with like a, is it like a hummus?
Artichoke.
No, it could be.
Pistachios. Pistachios and basil, and I don't know what's underneath. I think it's maybe a hummus.
We got some of this. Hi, Cath. How are you?
I'm so good.
Happy birthday. Hey, Kai. Yeah. Oh my god.
Yeah. Right? No, you guys have to try this.
It's fucking good. It's so like creamy.
Yes.
Yo, this tastes like I'm in Italy. I don't taste burrata like that here normally. Oh my gosh, that looks so good. Wow. Yummy, some tiramisu and some coffees. Cheers. Cheers. Happy birthday.
With everything that's happening,
Watching golf.
Yeah.
up there,
Watching golf.
While you're on your phone.
While on my phone talking to Linda.
Most of them are up in front, and I think this might help.
And talking to you guys.
A little bit.
Multitasking.
Yeah.
What'd you do before you had that?
What, the phone?
Yeah.
Come down the stretch.
Oh, I would sit down next to the kitchen counter and have the phone, the landline.
While you watch TV?
Yeah.
Did the radio?
Read books,
While watching TV? Oh, he missed.
like newspapers, you know, do a crossword. Read, I used to be into tennis a lot, so I read all kinds of tennis books.
While you're watching TV?
Yeah, just watch, then read a chapter,
Okay.
look at the highlights.
Do you
Actually, I didn't have a lot, I never really watched TV. I watched sports and like Olympics, that kind of stuff, and documentaries I like.
Yeah.
And then I watch, with mom, I watch like the Netflix things and the Crave.
Yes, you watch TV.
No, but I don't, like you see, I don't watch TV shows like I used to when I was younger, like sitcoms and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So,
And there is the latest.
Well, remember when Star Trek was on?
yeah, that was like,
No multitasking for Star Trek.
no, that was like serious focus. That was like, I forget what day, but it was on from 7 to 8 once a week. And don't talk to me when that was on. That was Next Generation.
Was that with Captain Jean-Luc Picard?
Yeah.
That was the best one.
Yeah, you got it.
Oh!
Nice shot.
Boy, what a great read on a very difficult putt.
The hardest sport. Well, I don't know if
In the fairway
it's
at 10.
is it really considered? Yeah, it's a sport.
Golf's a sport for sure.
Yeah.
I can do that. I can miss.
Stay.
Oh!
No problem.
See? This guy's good. Keep it out.
It was so fast.
I really like him, yeah.
Knowing me and my hand-eye coordination though,
Yeah.
the ball would have gone backwards.
No, that's impossible.
A little bit left.
That's what they said in bowling, and it went backwards.
Both these players playing a little
Okay.
conservative. He needs to do to this.
I went like this, and it...
This guy's the only Norwegian
From down below there.
Ever?
professional golfer player.
Ever?
I don't know ever, but he's the only one now.
Current?
No, dude, make a mess.
Make a mess.
Yeah. Make a mess, no.
I think it's pretty much a mess already, mister. No, make a mess.
I'm just gonna take a piece so I can start cutting it for him. Oh, that's huge.
Do you need help?
I'll just cut a chunk right
Got
there.
some broccoli, ham,
mashed potatoes, salad, baked potatoes, more salad,
Yeah, you have
bread.
Check if it's hot.
Looks so yummy. Wine for tonight from my dad.
Here are from.
A nice red.
It has been snowing so much in Montreal lately. I'm gonna show you. This is the snow outside my house. Oh, it's bright. Okay, this is our deck. That is a massive mountain of snow. Happy March! Planning stuff for our upcoming Euro trip. We're also getting stuff ready with the basement. There's a lot going on because we are renovating our basement ourselves. I should say Dan. Dan's really doing most of it, but there's a lot and it's all good things. It's all exciting. I feel like I have really intense glasses marks, but it is a lot. It's a lot going on and it's tough. I have this love-hate relationship with YouTube lately. I feel like I'm getting back into the loving aspect of it, but for a while I was putting out so much content and I just felt like it just wasn't performing, and I got into that weird mindset of like feeling discouraged because it wasn't performing, and I had to really look back at myself and realize this is not why I do YouTube. I mean, it is my job now, like social media is my job, but it's not why I started. I started because I love creating content. Whether or not people see it shouldn't matter to the extent that it was mattering in my mind. Like I was thinking of it mainly as a business and not as like fun anymore. And I think that's kind of how I've now switched my mindset with all of social media. Yes, it is my business, but at the end of the day, I don't want to lose that love for it that I had years ago when I started. And it's a tough thing to juggle because for one, you want to be authentic, you want to be true to yourself, but two, you also have to be smart about things because it is a job and it is like, I literally am the breadwinner of my family. So a lot is on the line, there's a lot of pressure, but I know in the back of my head, if all else fails, like I'm working on things behind the scenes as well. There's businesses I want to start, whatever, but it's not the end. Like I could do so many things if I wanted to. So I think I was just really getting stuck in my mind of like, oh my gosh, like what's gonna happen? I'm so stressed, blah, blah, blah. And now I'm just like in a place where that does not bother me at all. I am so at peace with my current life. And there's so many projects that I'm working on outside of just like social media that I literally bring me so much joy and make me so excited and spark my creativity. And so this is just like a benefit. It's a bonus to my life that I can do this as my full-time job, and I'm so grateful for it. But I don't have that stress of like having it to be only this for the rest of my life. So yeah, all to say I'm excited. There's a lot going on. I can't wait to share everything with you. I don't want it. It's not that I can't talk about it. It's I actually don't want to talk about it until it's really coming into fruition, because there's just so many times where I'm following people that they talk about stuff and things take a long time, especially when you're starting businesses and stuff outside of social media. Any of you are entrepreneurs or are business owners, you know this. There's a lot of back and forth. There's a lot of delays. There's a lot that goes into starting a business with financials and just so many things. And so I don't want to say like, I'm doing this, and then it takes a year and people are like, what's going on? That's annoying. You know what I mean? So working on things, eventually I will share when the time comes, but I'm happy and excited, and that's about it. Dan's making burgers tonight, which always makes me happy because cheeseburgers are my favorite food. And I'm probably gonna do an get unready with me tonight to show you some of my favorite products. Got the burgers going. Some setup.
No, I think it's okay.
Looks so good. Lettuce.
You're gonna do it?
Let's taste test this. Oh, wow.
Good?
Oh, wow.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Tasty wasty? It's not too hot?
Yummy.
That is so good. Wow, Dan. Killed it. Okay, I recently just got this new headband. You can get these off Amazon. I know a lot of people use that like big headband, but I personally like this. It just, it's nice and tight. That's what she said. I use the Pharmacy Green Clean Balm, which is a makeup remover. I find this just so much better than makeup wipes. One, it's better for the environment, but two, it takes off literally everything. So this is the amount I take. And I will show you.
No, we're not gonna play running.
You just massage it onto your face, dry face,
You can play big kiss.
and it takes off all of the makeup. It just melts it away. It works well with eye makeup too. I just really massage it into my lashes. I try to do gentle like that. And then I go rinse my face in the sink and I wash it, and I'll show you my cleanser when I'm done. Hold on. Okay, I just washed off the makeup and then I washed my face, and I used this to wash my face. This is the Kale and Green Tea Spinach Vitamins Superfood Cleanser by Youth to the People. This stuff is so good. It really washes my face well, gets rid of all the gunk. I also do like the Summer Fridays cleanser, which I keep in my shower. I recently started using this from Drunk Elephant, which is pretty good as well. It's the No. 9 Jelly Cleanser. But for the most part, this is what I use all the time. It's so good. Then, tonight I'm going to be using the Paula's Choice 2% BHA Liquid Exfoliant with salicylic acid. This stuff is good, but I use it like 2 to 3 times a week. Just add a little bit on a pad. And I find it really helps to get rid of a lot of the dead skin cells that I have and get rid of even more gunk on my face and neck. Okay, then I kind of mix this up. Once in a while, I'll use the Summer Fridays Midnight Retinol treatment. Sometimes I'll use the Dime Beauty Hyaluronic Acid Serum or the Hyperglow Serum. Typically I like to use this in the morning, sometimes at night as well. But tonight I'm going to use my La Roche-Posay Hyalu B5 serum. And my face is starting to feel really dry. This is the stuff. It's so good. Just really helps
I'm gonna eat you like a dragon.
to hydrate my skin. I broke out so much in New York. I think it's because of the water there, I don't know, but my skin was not happy at all. So and then I got sick, so then I was really trying to work on my face. I feel like it's getting better. And as for cream, this one I use every single night by La Roche-Posay. It's the Dermalergo cream. It's what I've been loving lately. It's just so good. I go through this so fast. Okay, as for eye cream, I've been using the one from Dime Beauty every single night, but I was just sent this one from Ilia and I kind of want to try it out. Oh, this is like, you know what? I think I'm gonna use this tomorrow morning as a brightening eye cream. So I'll stick to my Dime Beauty one. I love Dime Beauty because their stuff is all made of glass. So it's all recyclable. Their stuff is cruelty-free and hypoallergenic. It's great. And then my lip balm, which is the Laneige lip balm, which is in the other room. And then I always put on deodorant, even at night. Native is my favorite deodorant. This is the sea salt and cedar. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. So I'm gonna get changed in my pajamas, get ready for bed. Okay. I realized I had some mascara under my eye. I didn't wash that out. And I also forgot to put on my serum. So I have the eyebrow or the eyelash serum here, which I put on my eyelashes every night. The eyebrow serum. I've been doing this since December, so I guess December, January, February, 3 months. But my friend told me it takes around 6 months to really see a difference. So I do have my eyebrows microbladed, so I don't know if I'm gonna see much of a difference there, but my eyelashes, they're definitely on the longer side compared to how they used to be, but I'm waiting for an extra 3 months to like really see the results. Okay, last thing. Sorry I keep popping in, but if I have any spots, the Tula acne spot treatment is so good. I also do love Tula. I recently finished my cleanser from them and I have the 24/7 moisture mask, which I use on like really dry days. more in like the middle of winter when it's freezing cold, but that stuff is also great. I'm just getting ready for the day, and I put on that under eye cream from last night that I showed you. That's like, it could be blush, it could be eyeshadow, lip balm.
I'm playing with it.
You can play with it.
Yeah, don't open it.
Yeah, don't open it, please. You're showing them?
What's this?
This is called, I'll tell you.
What's this?
This is the same thing, just 2 different brands. So you could put this on your cheeks, your lips, or your eyelids.
This one.
That one? Okay. Yeah, and it made my under eyes so bright. I wish I showed you before and after, but I put it on and I was just like, wow. Oh, let me show you how it works, okay? So I'm gonna open this. I put a little bit like that on my cheeks.
No, I have it.
Okay. We don't open it though.
So cool.
It is so cool.
That's my fire truck.
That is your fire
What's
truck.
this?
Lip stain.
Look.
Yeah, it's balancing now. Good job.
Yep. I like this one. What's the name?
You can name it whatever you want.
Pool.
What letters do you see on it?
And what's this one?
The last one is K.
K.
M-I-L-K, milk.
Milk.
Yeah.
Oh no, what happened? I like this one.
And there's also this one from Ilia. Same type of thing. This shade is called In the Sand. This one is Terracotta. And this one is called...
Hey, I have it.
I'll give it back to you. I don't have my glasses on. This one is the same thing. Look, it's just a darker shade.
I'm seeing. I'll open it up.
No, we keep this closed. I don't want you to get it everywhere, please.
Yeah.
Thank you.
What's this one?
M-I-L-K. Milk.
M-I-L-K.
Yeah, L. M-I-L-K.
What's that one?
This is like a foundation, and I'm just gonna use it a little bit under my eye.
Hi, Mommy.
Hi, Arco.
Put it back.
Like this.
Cut my boo-boo.
Yeah.
Like, very sharp.
Very sharp, you're right.
And this one. I see myself.
You do?
What's this one?
This is bronzer.
Yeah, what's this one?
Eyeshadow.
Eyeshadow.
So I put eyeshadow on my eyelids.
Look I made.
What did you make? I love it.
I'm so daddy.
You're gonna show Daddy what you did?
No. I put it out.
Okay. I think I'm actually gonna change the sweater because it's bothering me. I don't know. I don't love it with the overalls, but we're going sugaring off today, which is the cabane au sucre. I'm gonna take you guys along with me. Okay, I switched my sweater. This one. Plus, it's kind of cold outside still.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Ah!
The weather today is sunny and the sun is warm, so it's nice, but it's cold outside. So I have my winter jacket, I have my little earmuff things that go behind my head like that, and I have gloves that I got for Christmas from my mom. We have these sugar shacks around where we live, around Montreal, and they take the maple trees, they tap on them, make a little hole, and then they are able to extract the maple. It's how we make maple syrup, and the whole process of it, we get to kind of learn how they do it, and then they take the syrup and they pour little lines on the snow. They have like this basket of pressed clean snow. You take a popsicle stick, you put it onto the syrup, and you roll it up. And what happens is with the snow, it gets cold, so as it's rolling up, it kind of gets like this tacky, hard, lollipop type consistency. And then you have a maple syrup lollipop on a stick, and it's so good. And I'm so excited. I have not been since I was a child. This used to be a field trip we would go on as kids, so it's gonna be fun to bring Arky there. So
We're on the Rigo Mountain. We actually came to look, because I think this is a wedding venue as well, and we think we came to look at this as one of our options for when we got married. They're so cute. Just a couple of dads and their sons.
A couple dads and the sons in the sun.
In the sun. I love being the fifth wheel. Oh, that's nice.
Like a volcano?
Yeah, like the sun.
A big fire!
Living together.
You can go see,
Cheers.
Is this the big pot of coffee?
Cheers.
You want to take
Cheers.
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 Ching ching. Aiden, cheers me.
pea soup? Really good. You dip the bread, Alex?
I love pea soup. Get some country bread.
Were you more than enough time to do in the basement?
Well, you got a lot going on, right?
It's just gonna be like a slow and steady little...
Okay, this is all the food we got. Meatballs, looks like mashed potatoes, beans,
Here, you
bacon,
stay there, I'm
ham,
gonna go make
sausage. I think that's cornbread and tufts,
I'm
yeah?
gonna get you a bunch of stuff.
Yum.
What's this?
Yummy.
Get her number.
That's a
okay?
meatball.
Yummy.
What's this?
Would you like me to cut?
Yeah, what's this?
That's egg.
I'm trying.
Yeah, you can try it. I drowned my plate with maple syrup. Oh wow.
Mister.
So good.
Hey guys, we're gonna fill up your two water things with this after, okay?
Oh, and a kiss, that's so nice.
Maman, t'étais dessus, ah ouais, je t'aime.
You see, Arkham? Then we're gonna take a stick and eat it.
Combien qu'il y en a de monde, là? Moi, qu'il y en a de monde qui avait de ces...
50.
Bon, il y en a assez, là, moi. Manger. Mais laisse-la se...
Je vais encore.
Se geler pour plus. Ok.
Tu mélanges avec la neige.
C'est ça, bon.
You gonna go play in the snow?
Nice.
You wanna go play in the snow?
It's not working quite well enough because the syrup wasn't hot enough to like freeze. But still works.
Oh wow. It looks so good.
You wanna try it?
Yeah. It's out like in those
Does
things.
this one actually have?
No.
Oh, but it's dripping.
Okay, it is the next day. I just got home. I've been working all morning, editing, meetings, just a bunch of stuff, and I came back to a package from Selkie. So I own 2 sweaters from Selkie, which I absolutely love, and I own 2 dresses from them, and I'm a big fan of The Last Unicorn since I was a kid. It's one of my favorite movies, and they have this whole Last Unicorn collection. So I got, oh my gosh, it's The Last Unicorn. A big pink knit. I got it in a size 6X. I'm gonna try it on. I think it looks so cute. I'm not talking very loud because my son's sleeping. This is so soft. Wow. This is so cute. It's so big. I feel like Ariana Grande. But this is exactly what I wanted. I can wear it with biker shorts in the summer. Their sweaters are so soft, but they're pretty lightweight. So as you can see, it's very flimsy, very light. I love the color and The Last Unicorn. This is my new favorite knit. So I'm gonna definitely wear this a lot more in the spring and summer. I'm gonna bring it on my trip. I'm very happy with it. I always like when sweaters are long and they cover my butt, that I can wear them like a dress kind of, even if I just have some biker shorts underneath. I think some light like heather gray biker shorts with socks and white sneakers with my red hair. I think it looks cute. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this vlog. I know, again, it's a really long one. I'm loving these chatty vlogs. Let me know if you enjoy them as well. I feel like I've been really into watching long vlogs. I get some snacks. I can put them on in the background while I'm doing chores. It's kind of like a podcast on its own. Let me know if you like it, and updates to come on the basement and everything like that, and our trips. I will talk about that in the next vlog because I'm going to be prepping everything like outfits and We're still figuring out like where exactly we're going and staying, and I'll give you all the details. And I really appreciate all the support lately. Bye.